Today we're going to look at this Trump 666 Fifth Avenue connection before Jared Kushner was even born. 666 Fifth Avenue was originally called the Tishman Building, and Tishman Family Construction Company business built both 666 Fifth Avenue and the World Trade Center. What you will see next is the 1960 short film called Skyscraper, which documented the entire construction of 666 Fifth Avenue, and what you're going to see will simply blow your mind. The building also appeared in many other evil films, such as The Exorcist II, How to Murder Your Wife, Godspell, and The Wolf of Wall Street. In the early 1980s, the two T's, Trump and Tishman, met to talk business. Mr. Tishman walked to Trump Tower at 725 Fifth Avenue from the Tishman Building at 666 Fifth Avenue to talk to Donald Trump's brother, Robert, about becoming the construction manager for the Trump's casino projects. Donald then entered and confidently bragged to Tishman that taking the Trump job would be good for his firm and that would put them on the map to be associated with the Trump brand. Tishman then joked that he didn't need Trump's endorsement. He had built the World Trade Center. This was in the 1980s when Jared Kushner was a toddler. So you see, Trump's connection to 666 Fifth Avenue went much further back than Jared Kushner. And the World Trade Center construction manager, those very familiar with the internal design and function, would have had to be involved in the access to that building for any pre-wiring or setup for demolition. And now you see that New York was a much smaller place than you can ever imagine. Now watch and listen to the film Skyscraper from 1960, the documentary of 666 Fifth Avenue, and prepare to have your mind blown.
Magic City, climbing high, shining walls reflect the sky. Magic City, and the sun, and the sun, and the sun.
What you just saw was the New York monument to Minerva, who is also Sulis, the sun goddess.
And the sun.
Worshipped in modern times by Wiccan and pagan communities.
Has the darkness on the run? We're going to chase the shadows, erase the shadows from our city now. Old facades must pass away. Old facades must pass away. Like the horse, they've had their day. Old walls tumbling into dust. Old walls tumbling into dust. Signs proclaiming dig we must. All that stood is falling fast. All that stood is falling fast. We're removing from the past. It's growing bright, the city, light the city, right the city now. We're going to chase the shadows, erase the shadows. We're going to chase the shadows, erase the shadows. We're going to chase the shadows, erase the... No more shadows now. We'll take a city block and tear it down. We'll put a new skyscraper in the ground.
Well, they got everybody in this picture?
Almost.
Where am I?
Not you, Murphy. You'd break a lens.
Break a leg.
Not you, Murphy.
Murphy is another name for the devil, fitting for a 666 building.
Not you, Murphy. You'd break a lens.
The builders there built the building. They went to see the architect who started the wheels rolling. You know, it took 3 years advance work before you men came on 666.
666.
Every detail was worked out to the decimal before you men ever heard of the job. Then the old buildings were torn down.
Torn down.
And one day we began to dig.
Boy, that's one big hole.
40 feet deep.
Largest excavation ever dug on Fifth Avenue.
Largest excavation ever dug on Fifth Avenue.
You gotta dig way down, 40 feet down.
40 feet down. 40 feet down.
You gotta dig way down below the ground. You gotta blast that bedrock out of your way before you start to climb. You gotta dig that way.
What's this?
You don't know how steel comes in, Leone?
Me? I run a shovel.
Well, it comes up the river on barges and it's loaded on trailers.
Old walls tumbling into dust.
Santa Claus!
Now this is where we were ready for the walls. For the first aluminum panel. Hey, you know, I always wondered, why do they put those bumps on them?
For strength, Murphy.
Hey, listen, do you really like them, Mr. DeSimone?
Mr. DeSimone. Mr. DeSimone.
Well, as a matter of fact, I do.
Aluminum has an atomic unlucky number of 13 and is controlled by a very powerful Illuminati aluminum cartel.
Anything different takes time to get used to, and new materials are one of the few new ideas in skyscrapers in the last 50 years. No maintenance ever once you get them up, and they go on fast.
The slim towers were also coated in aluminum, a highly reflective and conductive surface.
Great thing about them, just take them out of the boxes, slide them into place, and bolt them on.
Okay, you sold me, Mr. DeSimone. I'll take one. Sweepers, handlers, holders, mixers, shifters, heavers, fillers, bracers, borers, loaders, lifters, pushers, pullers, pilers, packers, nailers, diggers, builders, busters, boxers, blasters, TNT.
So today, 18 months from the time ground was broken, the building opened. More than 2 million people have worked directly or indirectly on it. These people come from every state in the country. Much of their work has been done in places far from the city. Now our tenants will come. Visitors will come from every corner of the earth. And so another skyscraper takes its place in the city.
But when the sun is falling low and the dusk descends, my Manhattan, lovely Isle, and I know her spell is cast, her spell is cast, like the moth I'm drawn to her haunting blaze. Through the darkness, see her shine, my Manhattan, mine tonight.
It is clear to me now that New York is a ritual site in which all the people in power act as witches and warlocks, builders and masons, to orchestrate events at our expense. They build, they destroy, and out of that they build order out of the chaos.